Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Johnson & Wales University Wildcat Center Gym as your Wildcats host the Flyers from Sandhills. Now for the starting lineup for this afternoon's women's volleyball matchup. First, for the visiting Flyers of Sandhills, a freshman, Lumberton, North Carolina, number 2, Maddie Harris. Freshman, West End, North Carolina, number 3, Lasia Jackson. Freshman, Fouquet Varina, North Carolina, number 4, Kayla Sadowski. Freshman, Whispering Spring Pines, North Carolina, number 5, Shelby Hull. Freshman, Prospect, North Carolina, number 6, Mackenzie Sweat. A Southmore, Robbins, North Carolina, number 7, Cameron Lowe. Freshman, Aberdeen, North Carolina, number 8, Lexi Allen. Southmore, Laurenburg, North Carolina, number 9, Abby Quick. A freshman, Lumberton, North Carolina, number 10, Kiki Lawrence. A Southmore, Raleigh, North Carolina, number 11, Maya Millard. A freshman from Pembroke, North Carolina, number 12, Caitlin Locklear. Freshman, Rayford, North Carolina, number 14, Jalasia Ray. And a freshman, St. Paul's, North Carolina, number 15, Savannah Lowry. And finally, a freshman, Lumberton, North Carolina, number 17, Alea Lowry. All right, Wildcat fans, let's get on your feet and greet your Johnson & Wales University Wildcats. A Southmore, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 2, Alicia Hernandez. Southmore, Chardon, Ohio, number 3, Isabel Master. A junior, Brunswick, Georgia, number 4, Jasmine Richardson. Freshman, Salisbury, North Carolina, number 5, Michaela Tucker. Freshman, Fayetteville, North Carolina, number 6, Nisi Parafetta. A junior, Taylor, South Carolina, number 7, Demaya Scott. A freshman, Lexington, Kentucky, number 8, Kenner Pedigo. A freshman, Springfield, Virginia, number 9, Logan Smith. A Southmore, Maple Grove, Minnesota, number 10, Emily Arens. A junior, Branchville, South Carolina, number 11, Lenasia Felder. A Southmore, Chesterfield, Virginia, number 12, Caitlin Jerriman. A freshman, Waxhaw, North Carolina, number 13, Isabella Gonzalez. A junior, Boone, North Carolina, number 16, Taylor Walker. And a freshman, Augusta, Georgia, number 17, Madison Bostic. Your Wildcats are head coached by Callie Phillips.
All right, welcome back in for game 2 for the Wildcats. Final game of this tri-match on the day between Johnson & Wales and Sandhills Community College. Wildcats set to break this huddle. They're on the right side of your screen and Sandhills on the left. The Wildcats fell in their first match. The Lancers of USC Lancaster defeated them 3-1. And then Sandhills Community College went right back and in straight sets defeated the Lancers. So Lancaster back on the road right now, heading home 1-1 out of today's tri-match. Here we are, Wildcats trying to move to 5-2 on the season. They sit at 4-2 right now. Sandhills at 3-3 as they just got to 500 with that win over Lancaster. So both teams take the court. Out on the floor for the Wildcats in that front row, you got LeMaster, Aarons, Smith in the back row, Tucker, Scott, and then Felder will be in the gray libero jersey. Equipment issues with the upref stand. It's Assistant Director Christopher Chuck Charles down there in action. Again, if you're just tuning in, Johnson & Wales taking on Sandhills Community College. We'll get underway here shortly once we get the equipment straight. But next time we'll be back here on the air for volleyball will be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Johnson Wales will be taking on Ferrum College. That'll be a good matchup, and we're squared away here with the equipment. Look to be all set. So in the white libero jersey for the Flyers, number 8, Lexi Allen. And Wildcats will have first serve, I think. Off to a slow start here. We'll get underway shortly. We'll get there. All right, here we go. It's going to be Tucker back to serve. This one's underway. Sends it to the back row. And it's actually number 9, Abby Quick, in the libero jersey for Sandhills. My bad on that. The Wildcats get the first point. Tucker again. Off the hands, out of bounds for the ace. So Wildcats had a game in between to rest. Both the teams they played did not, so this might be one of those try matches where you see one team beat another, and then you think, well, if they're good and they beat the other one, that they should beat this team. Well, it might not be the case here, where Sandhills beat Lancaster. Well, Lancaster beat Wildcats. Well, Wildcats might be Flyers here. You never know. But on the attack was Lowry. Wildcats with it now. The short set for LeMaster, and that one's long, out of bounds. Wildcats 3-1 lead. Starting off this first set. Their second game of their try match here today. Caitlin Locklear set to serve for the Flyers. Nobody getting to it. It was Smith coming across to get it, but she had LeMaster in the way. Couldn't get around in time, and nobody from the back row came up as it falls to the floor. Locklear again. Scott receives. Smith, the set for Scott. Through the block. Right at the net, Aarons taps it over. They're going to get Aarons in the net. And we're tied 3-all. Locklear again. The set for Aarons. Through the block for the kill. (4-3). Aarons with the serve. Looking for Mallard. Wildcats are ready. Scott taps it across down the line, and that one is in. Aarons again back to serve. Another swing, but a quick block from LeMaster and Scott. 6-3 Wildcats lead. I'm not sure if the audio was on for the match between the Flyers and the Lancers, but Sandhill Community College came out with a ton of energy. They were fired up after every hit, every point. And the energy just feels a lot different for this game. And I mean, I'd imagine because they just played a pretty, good game. It was straight sets, but only 30 minutes in between each game. But the energy is just totally different with the Flyers here compared to their first game against the Lancers. And Wildcats will take that one after the lift. We're going to get a Flyers timeout. So they need to regroup. Wildcats up early in this first set, 8-3. got a nosebleed over there on the sideline, I think. It's Smith for the Wildcats getting looked at by the trainer. And I believe they're pointing to a spot on the floor where there might be some blood. Yes. Take a short break. So they'll get the rotation out. Smith will check out with that nosebleed, and Parafetta will come in. I think they got the spot on the floor cleaned up good enough. We will continue on. Wildcats leading 8-3. Be Aaron's back to serve. Good service. 3 Flyers dove for it, but they got the point anyway. It surprised the Wildcats coming right back at them. Number 3, Laisha Jackson checks in for the Flyers. She's back to serve. 8-4 Wildcat lead. That one way long out of bounds. Caitlin Jerriman checking in for Felder. LeMaster back to serve. Goes right back to Parafetta. Wildcats on the attack. Scott sends one down the line. Played up and over by Mallard. And Scott winds one up again. Puts it right by the libero for the point. Abby Quick wasn't quick enough on that one. And LeMaster, nice service there. 11-4. LeMaster again, another ace. I'm not really sure what happened there in the back row. They had Jackson and Quick there. Quick wasn't even really looking the ball in. I think she was looking more at Jackson. Nevertheless, Wildcats point. Front row, the quick set, but a quick block from Jerriman. Wildcats dominating this first set so far. 13-4. Smith still getting looked at by the trainers for that nosebleed. Parafetta the set for Scott. And it falls in the middle of the floor. Another point. LeMaster back to serve. Receive from Quick. Set from Mallard, and that hit long. Another Flyers timeout coming up. 15-4 Wildcat lead. All right, both teams out of the timeout. Still here in the first set. If you're late tuning in, we're here with the third game of this tri-match. We got Johnson & Wales taking on Sandhills Community College. The Wildcats leading this first set 16-1 off another ace from LeMaster there. She is dealing right now. Good swing, but out of bounds. Time it was Lexi Allen. She couldn't find the line there. 17-4. Short set. Good swing there from Lawrence. Two subs checking in. Sweat and Sadowski will come in for the Flyers. Felder back in for LeMaster. Sadowski with the serve. Received from Aarons. Parafetta the set for Jerriman, who comes across and gets the kill. Yes, sir. Wildcats on a roll. Big roar from the bench on the Wildcat side, and nice looking crowd here today for this 4 o'clock start. Jerriman with the block, puts the pressure back on the Flyers. They clear it. Parafetta looking across for Scott down the line, and that one painted the corner. (19-5), Parafetta again. That time out of bounds, looking for that sideline. Couldn't find it. Shelby Hull checks in for the Flyers to replace Mallard. She'll be back to serve. Receive from Felder. Short set for Jerriman. Diving dig from Quick. Set to the back row to the Wildcats libero. Tucker had a good swing, but it didn't cross, so 4 hits on the Wildcats. (19-7). Hull again, right at Felder, and Jerriman has to clear it. Looking for Allen, kept alive, but out of bounds. It'll be another Wildcats point, 20-7. Number 2, Alicia Hernandez checking in for the Wildcats. Seeing her first action today. She replaces Demaya Scott. Hernandez will be back to serve. Wildcats dominating this first set, 20-7 so far. Right at the net. Tip drill, good dig from Hernandez, and that hit just in. I think Flyers thought it was out, but point was given to the Wildcats. Hernandez again. Oh man, missed time to jump. Well, I think she saw the block of Jerriman coming. Kind of hesitated. 22-7. Hernandez sends that one long that time. Out of bounds, just across that line. Savannah Lowry back in for Jackson. Allen to serve for the Flyers. Parafetta looking for Aarons through the block, gets the point. LeMaster back in for Jerriman. Felder back to serve. 23-8, Johnson & Wales lead. Oh, and it falls to the floor. All 6 Flyers looking at each other. You got it. You got it. No, you got it. Oh, there it went. Felder set point opportunity here. Great dig there from Parafetta, but two Wildcats kind of got in the way of each other as they went for it. Flyers stay alive here in this first set, 24-9. Wildcats will have about 14 opportunities to get set point as they lead 24-9. Parafetta tried to catch him off guard, and that one falls. And haven't seen a call yet. I'm going to say jump. They're going to do a redo here. That line judge is going to take a walk over to the up ref, tell him what he saw. Looked like he landed out from here. So this right here will decide. All right, Flyers stay alive. It was given to Sandhills. 24-10. Abby Quick again with the serve. Receive from Hernandez. The set, a running Tucker gets a hand on it. Lowry into the net, and Wildcats take the first set, 25-10. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes with your second set.
Coming at us in about a minute and a half. Johnson & Wales leads 1-0. Don't forget the Wildcat Snack Shack is Johnson & Wales 25, Sandhills 10. Johnson & Wales leads 1-0. Set number 2 coming at us momentarily. Get on your feet for set number 2, and let's welcome back your Johnson Wales University Wildcat.
That was Chris Plano doing a public address announcer. We're tuned into his mic. Wish I had a voice like Plano, man. Let's go Wildcat. How he does that, I don't know, man. My voice is too high. Here we are, second set. Wildcats took that first set, 25-10. Little rally here to open up this second set. Diving for it was quick. Pushed across. Smith back in there. She's dealing with a nosebleed in that first set. Short set. Quick block there from LeMaster on the front. Wildcats get the first point of this second set. Emily Ahrens to serve. Short one, had to come up for it. Nearly took it to the chin there from Locklear. Through the block for the kill. LeMaster doing it on both sides. I mean, she got the block on that first point, and then a nice kill there on the second point. Wildcats up 2-0. Another floater from Ahrens. That one gets right by Felder. Good kill there from Maddie Harris. Locklear back to serve for Sandhills. Receive from, I think that's Gonzalez who's in for the Wildcats, seeing her first action here today. Diving for it was Felder and trying to get out the way on that sideline. You can see Richardson trying her best to get out the way. But she wouldn't let go of the seat. She was trying to take the seat with her. At that point, you just gotta go for it. Scott rises up, puts one right towards Quick, diving for it, and it falls to the floor. Another Wildcats point. Caitlin Jerriman in for Felder. LeMaster back to serve. Short set for Lawrence. Gets the point. Jackson checks in for Harris for the Flyers. She'll be back to serve. Sends it middle, received by Ahrens. Smith, the set for Jerriman, couldn't get it across the net. 4 hits. We're tied. 3-all? No, they're up by 1. There we go, that scoreboard's updated. Flyers up by 1, 4-3. Set this time for Scott. Big swing, but out of bounds. It's Quick. Had the good eye there, let it go right by her. Felder gets it this time, and Smith couldn't get it over the net. It rejected her. Just hung on that tape for about 2 seconds, and then finally fell back on the Wildcats side of the floor. Now an early 6-3 lead for the Flyers in the second set. Scott gets called for the push, or the lift, as she pushed it across. Wildcats trying to get back in rhythm here. They look for Jerriman on the set. Still nothing. Flyers extending their lead, 8-3, as we're going to get a Wildcats timeout.
Wildcat Center Gym against Ferrum College. Next women's volleyball game this Tuesday night, September the 14th at 7 o'clock against Ferrum College.
All right, waiting for a ball. Come on, Chuck. Chuck has been all over the gym today. He was down at the scores table. He's shagging balls now, and he was up here. Got caught daydreaming down there. And that one paints the corner. Aarons can't believe it. It went right in front of the feet there of that line judge, so I think they had the best view of that. I think it's 9-3. Yeah, scoreboard slowed update for me. I'm trying to get the right score here, but 9-3 Flyers lead. Jeremy, a big swing, rejected right back to her at time. Kiki Lawrence sends it right back. Flyers on a 7-point run here. Aarons from the back row was blocked again by Lawrence. As Felder couldn't get to it that time, and Flyers keep on rolling, man. They're flying high here in the second set. It's kind of the complete opposite of that first set where Wildcats were dominating the whole time, and now Sandhills finally has found their footing, and they haven't looked back ever since Harris has been serving for them. It's been nothing but Sandhills. There we go. That's the broadcaster's jinx for you, man. Gets them every time. I hate when it does that, because sometimes you jinx your own team, man. It's like the basketball games. Yeah, so-and-so's been perfect from the free throw all line. Boom's going to miss it. Yep, guaranteed. Parafetta back in with that serve. Running across is Tucker, going across court on the attack. Running for it was Locklear. Good effort to get there. But Wildcats will come away with that point. Parafetta again. Middle of the floor, received from Quick. High in the sky and brought down from Allen. Scott tips it across. Allen again. Nice dig from Felder. Scott trying to go Quick. Sends it right at Quick. And Lawrence just whiffed on that hit as Wildcats will get the point there after the lift call. 6-11, Wildcats trying to do something here, come back in this second set. Still a long ways to go, but we'll get a Sandhills timeout. Be right back. All right, out of the timeout, it'll be a Wildcat serve. Parafetta back to send this one. Receive from Jackson. And able to get that one through the double block and finds the floor is Maya Mallard getting the point for Sandhills. Kayla Sadowski will check in and be back to serve. 12-6, Sandhills lead in the second set. Wildcats leading this one 1-0. Johnson Wales took that first set 25-10. Couldn't keep it off the net for another Sandhills point. Sadowski played that one short. And that time it was a good eye from Parafetta, you know, catching it off the net, but no other Wildcats were there ready to get to it. Sadowski again. Receive from Tucker. Parafetta trying to catch him off guard. 4 players running into each other. Scott, a big windup and a big miss. It wasn't that big of a miss, but still it doesn't find the inside of that line. The Wildcats are down big, 15-6. Through the block, but out of bounds. Flyers will get that point. Flyers are rolling here in this second set. Like I said earlier, it's the complete opposite of the first set where Wildcats just dominated, and now Sandhills complete control of this second set as that serve goes out of bounds from Sadowski. Libero will check back in. That'll be Demias Scott back to serve, 16-6. Ball out of bounds. (17-6), 17-7. I don't even know what the scoreboard's doing right now. Who's running a scoreboard down there? I need to find this information out. So 17-7, not 17-6, not 16-6, 17-7. Wildcats are ready for it that time. Parafetta able to get to it. And Tucker plays that one. Allen. Oh, good heads-up play there from Ahrens and Felder. That one through the block out of bounds again. Good kill from, as again, number 8, Lexi Allen for the Flyers. Good heads-up play there from Felder and Ahrens to keep it alive, but quickly put away from Allen. Jeremy, a big swing, gets the Wildcats back in it. 18-8. Wildcats will get the serve back here. It's Felder. Send this one away. Receive from Quick, right at the net. Ahrens tried to put it down quickly, but it's one of those 50-50 balls that came right back to the Wildcats. And just across the tape, Wildcats with it again. Tucker a stab at it. They're going back to Allen, who's been pretty good this second set. Ahrens trying to get to it without running into the up-ref's ladder. She's unable to clear it. 19-8. Maddie Harris will check in to replace Jackson. Be Allen back to serve. Scott tips it across and diving for it. Couldn't get to it, was Locklear. So Scott will get the kill. 2 subs checking in for the Wildcats. It's Smith and Gonzalez. It'll be Gonzalez to serve. That one doesn't clear the net. Sadowski and Lawrence back in for Sandhills. Quick to serve. Receive from Gonzalez. Go across to Aarons, right at Quick. And played across from Harris. Go to LeMaster this time. Nice dig that time from Hull, who plays it over as well. Aarons will try again, tips it down the line for the kill. So 20-10, Flyers lead in the second set. And the ace. That was the perfect floater. Put it right in the middle where all four Flyers players on that right side converged. They'll try it again. It just clears the tape. And a miss hit there from Harris. Wildcats get another one. (20-12). Lowry checks in for Harris. Aarons again back to serve. Another short one. Goes backwards this time. Quick keeps it alive, and it's played over. Go for LeMaster on the attack. From the back row as Allen gets it, but it falls through the block on the Wildcat side of the floor for another kill. Excuse me, Wildcats point. Too short there. Went to the well one too many times on that short floater from Aarons. It's been working though, I'll give her credit. It was, Wildcats back in it now. Still down by 8, but it's not as big a deficit as it was. 21-13, the serve from Locklear goes across for the ace as it goes off the hands of Felder. (22-13). Gonzalez receives. Tipped over from Scott. Well, not over the net, under the net. As Flyers take that one. Two points away is the Flyers from taking the second set and tying this game one set apiece. Oh, great dig there. I didn't see a number on. It's Mallard. Got that diving dig. Scott lines one up. Stare down. That one gets the crowd back into it as Jerriman checks in. Felder head to the bench. It'll be LeMaster back to serve. Short set for Lawrence. Gets it over Jerriman, and they'll get the double on Gonzalez as she went for the first ball, but I believe Jerriman got there first and it threw her off, and she tried to reverse, and by that time it was all messed up. So set point opportunity here for the Flyers. Jackson back to serve. Right at Felder, who receives, and short set for Scott. Another big wind up, high in the sky, and able to come down cleanly and kept alive. Scott one more time through the block out of bounds for the Wildcats point. 24-15. Parafetta and Tucker will check in. The Parafetta back to serve. Again, it's 24-15. Flyers just looking for that last point to take this second set. And what a dig there by Felder. Flyers are kind of half celebrating, but nope, can't do it just yet as Jerriman puts that one down. 24-16. Allen on the attack, gets it right in front of Aarons, and that'll do it for the second set. And we'll even up at one set apiece as Sandhills takes that second set, 25-16. We'll be back here in 3 minutes for your third set.
Home volleyball game this Tuesday night, September the 14th at 7 o'clock against Ferrum. Once again, next women's volleyball game this Tuesday night, September 14th against Ferrum, right here at the Wildcat Center Gym. Come back out for some more women's volleyball action.
All right, here we are set for the third set. Tied 1 set all here. Wildcats took the first one 25-10. And then Sandhills came right back in the second set, took that one 25-16. Wildcats will have first serve. It is Tucker, I believe. Yes, Tucker back to serve. On the attack, good reaction from Aarons, clears that one. Going right back to Lowry. Aarons with a dig, but clear over to the scores tower. Flyers will take that first point. Number 17, Aaliyah Lowry sends this one away. Excuse me, Locklear. And another point for the Flyers as that one finds the floor on the Wildcat side. Another serve from Locklear, received from Felder. And seemed like all the Wildcats ran away from it that time. It was Smith trying to get to it. And we saw earlier in that first set where Smith was trying to run to it and LeMaster was in the way. Well, that time LeMaster was out of the way, but Smith still just couldn't get to it in time. Short set going for LeMaster. Good dig from the ground by Lowry. Go all the way across to Aarons. A big rejection there from Mallard. Flyers, ever since getting dominated in that first set, it's been all Flyers here since. Smith trying to catch him off guard right at the net. Nobody played it over yet, but LeMaster unable to tip that one across. Waiting for a ball here for Locklear. So 5-0. Quick Flyers lead here in this third set. Another block. That time out of bounds. So Wildcats will get the first point, or their first point of this third set. Another short floater from Aarons. Go for Lowry, but the block was there for the Wildcats. Mallard a big swing. Wildcats again ready for it in that back row. Lowry that time denied, snuffed out by the Wildcats. Aarons back to serve, 5-2, Flyers lead. Good set and good accuracy there by Lawrence, finding the middle of the floor where no Wildcats were. Jackson checks in for Lowry. Jackson back to serve. Receive from Tucker. Set from Smith for Scott. Pushes it across. Tipped up to that back line, and that was in from Mallard. Jackson again with the serve. Receive from Tucker. Smith, the set for LeMaster. That one looked like it was going out, but Jackson kept it alive. And it finds the out of bounds, and Wildcats will take the point. Jerriman checks in for Felder. LeMaster back to serve. Trying to get to it, but that was a tough angle to get. So 7-4 now. Two Wildcats were there for it. Mallard again. Finds that back line right in the middle. Sadowski checks in, along with Sweat. Wildcats get it together. I agree. We all agree here. That one gets the ace for Sadowski as she just checks in. (9-4). Sadowski will try again on the serve. As Aarons plays it across. I don't think she knew. She probably didn't think that was going to be a point, but things happen. Well, Jonathan Richardson, I think you got what you wanted, man. Jasmine Richardson checking into the game. Wildcats will get that point. Starting to come back here. Things are coming together, you know. Sandhills still up 9-6. Still early in this third set. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 9-7. Flyers now trying to get back together and start doing what they were doing. And two Wildcats diving for it was Felder and Ahrens. So Flyers will get the point. Shelby Holt back in, replace Mallard. Sends that one middle, received by Felder. Right at the net. Good play by Parafetta, able to tip it up before it bounces around on that net. And a good block from Jerriman. It was Jerriman and Richardson up front for the double block. Demaya Scott back to serve. Set for Hull. Looking for Ahrens, a big swing. Rising up is Allen. Parafetta able to dive for it. Great dig. Right at the net. Tap quickly across. Flyers with it again. Backing up for us, Richardson. Played over by Parafetta. Short set. Able to get the point there was Mackenzie Sweat. Lowry will check in for Jackson. And that one's just long. Wildcats take that free point, 11-9. Or 11-8 still. 11-8 on the score. No, it's 11-9. All right, it changed. 11-9. Good grief. Killing me, Angie. Great dig. That was Ahrens. Tried to put it away, but it falls out of bounds. Great effort there from Ahrens. Wildcats weren't rewarded for it, though. Sadowski checks out. Lawrence back in. It'll be Quick back to serve. Flyers remain in control of this third set, 12-9. Good block from the master. Flyers able to keep it alive. They'll get the double call. So Wildcats will collect that point. Subs in for the Wildcats. We got Smith and Tucker subbing in for Richardson and Parafetta. Serve from Tucker. Looking for Lowry down the line. Tapped across by Smith. Flyers will try again, but the block was there from the master. The master will try again, puts it down. That one gets the crowd into it. Wildcats only down by one. 12-11. Tucker again to serve. All the Flyers, they crowded the net. And that was a 50-50 ball that LeMaster just quickly put down. And a kill for Ahrens. We were tied up 12-all. Yes, sir. Tied one set all, and we're tied 12-all here in this third set. Wildcats clawed their way back. And a miss hit there from Lawrence. Wildcats with the lead. 13-12 is going to give us a Sandhills timeout. We'll be right back. Wildcats finally on top here in this third set, 13-12.
On Facebook at JWU Charlotte Athletics. Also on Instagram and Twitter at JWU Athletics CLT. Once again on Instagram and Twitter, just Google us, Johnson Wales Charlotte Athletics, JWU Athletics CLT. And on Facebook, Johnson Wales Charlotte Athletics. Get connected with your Wildcats on social media right now.
That was our social media platforms. Me and Chuck have been talking about if our equipment hasn't, it's been really spotty all year so far. And right now we're streaming through our YouTube channel. One of our options that we might look into is possibly streaming to our Facebook channel and doing the Facebook Live with it. So if you don't see us here on the YouTube channel for some games, check our Facebook account because we might have to switch platforms and go over there to the Facebook channel. If you don't see it on either, it's likely that we're having trouble with our equipment. And we apologize for it, but sometimes the small schools, small budgets can't afford the whole ESPN cruise and all that. And we do best with what we can. We're back out of this timeout. Now I got the music still on. Oh, man. See, I hate when they make the double duty for me, man. Sometimes it's just start talking and forget about it, especially when I'm wearing a headset. Man, we got a good rally here. Trying to catch him off guard. Smith does that a lot. The good block there from LeMaster. And Smith again. Oh! Wildcats up by 2 now. Their largest lead in quite some time. Tucker again. Short set for Lawrence. Quick kill there. They set her up nicely on that one. She thrives on those, like, in the 2 games I've seen, like, Lawrence thrives on that short set. Like, she has good chemistry with the setter. And it's just the ones where she's not ready for it. It's usually where she'll miss hit. But, again, I could be wrong. I've only seen 2 games. I'm just saying what I've seen. Trying to get to it, but couldn't. Wildcats will take that one and go up by 4, 16-12. Tucker sends it middle. Big swing by Lowry. Another block by LeMaster. Been all over the net. Her and Smith been setting up that double block well. And the attack there from Aarons hits just long. So Pacers get the side out and get the ball back for serve. It'll be Locklear back there. 16-13. Short set for LeMaster, tips it over. Go across to Lowry. Aarons winds one up. Go back to Lowry a second time, and that time way long. Out of bounds. Flowers head coach saying, just settle down. We'll get a rotation for the serve. Harris will check in for Lowry. Another short floater from Aarons. Another hit, that's too long. 18-13. Be Aarons back to serve. Oh, 3 flyers there. They all collide. Flyers don't look like themselves at all right now. And they're going to get a timeout and regroup. 19-13, Wildcat lead nearing the close of this third set. right, out of the Sandhills timeout. Aaron's back to serve for the Wildcats, leading 19-13. Wildcats trying to take this third set and go up 2-1. Running to it was Mallard, a dig from Scott, but it falls out of bounds across the net. Flyers get the point out of their timeout. We'll get the serve back as Jackson checks in. Sends that one right at LeMaster. Big swing by LeMaster, but that one way long out of bounds. Jackson again. This time received by Tucker. Set across for Scott. Big swing, but played up by Quick. Go back to Scott a second time, but the block goes out of bounds. Wildcats point. Number 2, Alicia Hernandez will check in for LeMaster. Jerriman checks in as well. Richardson with the serve. Excuse me, Hernandez with the serve. The set for Scott. Big swing from Mallard. Trying to get to it was Tucker, falling down. Unable to. 2016. Sadowski checks in for Lawrence. Sadowski's back to serve. Receive from Tucker. Cross to Scott, tips it up and over. Sadowski leaves it for Mallard. Scott, a big swing. Oh, they said out. Oh. Oh. I don't know about that one. I thought that one looked good, but 2017, Flyers crawling their way back now after the Wildcats came all the way back, tied it, took the lead, and now Flyers doing the same thing. 2018, they get the point there again. Sadowski back to serve. Scott tried to tip it up, couldn't get enough on it. 20-19. Sadowski sends that one long. Wildcats get a break there, 21-19. Parafetta and Richardson will check in. Maybe Parafetta back to serve. Right at the net. Bump back across, inbounds. Now to swing, goes right by Ahrens, in between Felder. 21-20. Shelby Hull checks in, replaces Mallard. 21-20, Wildcats still with a 1-point lead. Trying to hang on and close out this third set. Played over by Richardson. Set across for Allen. Big swing, big kill there, that ties it. 21-all. Scott tips it across. Flyers send it right back to him. Richardson, cross court. That one's in. Richardson gets the kill. Puts the Wildcats back on top. 22-21. Short set for Allen. Gets it in that corner for the kill. We're tied up again. Harris checks in for Jackson. Allen back to serve for the Flyers. That one's out of bounds. Good call there by the bench. They were all screaming it. Out, out. Lemaster will check in. Places Jerriman. And she'll head right back out. Now she replaces Hernandez. That confused me because they did it right. Subbed in the wrong block. So they had to go back out and do it again. That one paints the line. It was a good kill by, I believe it was Hull. Quick back to serve. Lawrence checks in. Tied 23 all. Receive from Scott. The set for Aarons off the block. Harris winds one up, but Lemaster's there again with Richardson for the block. Smith and Tucker will check in. They'll replace Parafetta and Richardson. Wildcats set point here, 24-25. Tucker sends that one across. Short set for Lawrence, that's her go-to. Tucker's there. Aarons winds one up, gets the point. The Wildcats take this third set 25-23. It didn't look good early in that third set, but Wildcats found a way. They clawed back, tied it up, took the lead, and took the set. They now take the lead in this match, 2-1. They took it 25-23 in a thrilling third set. We'll be back here in a few minutes with your fourth set. All right, I think Jonathan Richardson says it best in the comments. Let's get this done, Wildcats. Yes, sir. 1 set to go here. If they get this one, they take the match.
From our Wildcats back to the court for set number 4.
So Flyers will have the serve to start this 4th set. Short set for LeMaster, tips it over. They're going to get a Flyer in the net. I believe it's Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence they call in the net. So Aaron's back to serve. Big swing, but couldn't clear the net. So 2-0 lead here for the Wildcats. Leading this match 2 sets to 1. Master a big swing, but it's wide. Too far along on that one. Caitlin Locklear back to serve. Receive from Aarons. And that clears. Good effort there from the Wildcats. Running it down on the bench. Smith always gives 100%. She's not running over there to the bench and running into that wall or diving on the floor for a ball. She's everywhere, man. Right at the net. Oh, a good clear there. Smith had him, but even better defense. And Scott tried to put him away with that big swing. But Sandhills, again, great defense. Seem to be ready for everything the Wildcats throw at them. Now one into the net. It was Allen trying to get a big swing on that one, but just couldn't get it over the net. As Jeremy will check in for Felder. LeMaster back to serve. That'll be a double on Locklear. 4-2 Wildcats lead. Master short, played up by Quick, and they cleared it. Set for Scott. Another 50-50 right at the net, and Jeremy couldn't get a clean hit on it. Jackson checks in, replaces Harris. She'll be back to serve. (4-3) Johnson and Wales lead. And gets the ace, ties it 4-all. Jackson again. Again, another ace. Back-to-back aces for Jackson. Wildcats unable to handle it. Now Flyers back on top, 5-4. Wildcats will catch a break there as that one goes long. 5-5. Rotation here is Richardson and Parafetta will check in. Parafetta back to serve. Locklear gets to it. Mallard has been quiet. It's really near the end of that third set. Sends that one wide out of bounds. Locklear sets for Mallard, but a good block from Jeremy. Diving forward, the good dig from Felder. Short set for Lawrence. Richardson gets a hand on it. Allen on the attack. Scott was ready for the dig. Richardson, a big swing, and the kill. Yes, sir. Parafetta again, back to serve. Wildcats 7-5 lead. And, ooh, paints the line. That one's in for the ace. Great serve by Nisi Parafetta. Wildcats increase their lead, 8-5 now. Still early in this fourth set. Wildcats up 2-1. Trying to close this one out and break even on this tri-match. Another point for the Wildcats. Right back across. Wildcats with it again. Parafetta sets Scott, a big swing, but that one's long. Sadowski checks in for Lawrence. Back to serve now. Sadowski, that one's long out of bounds. I don't think she had her timing right. That serve just looked awkward with her footing. Right at the net. Caught him off guard was Mallard. So 10-6 now. Shelby Hull checks in. Back to serve. Receive from Aarons. Jerem, a big swing, gets it through the block. Flyers with it, and that one falls out of bounds. So score's 10-8. So it was behind the point last call when I said this. It's 10-8 now is what the score is. Hull again. This time Aarons receives. Jeremy will try again, but they were ready for it that time again. Was Allen and Hull with that double block. And they get rewarded for their efforts with the point. Right at the net. Tapped across from Parafetta. Big swing. Dug up by Scott. And played over by Felder. Tipped right in the middle of the floor where no Wildcats were. Good heads-up play, ties it up, 10-all. Flyers seem to have their energy back now. You can hear that bench. If you would have been here for their game versus Lancaster, I mean, they were the loudest in the gym. You would have thought the gym was packed full of fans because they were that loud, but it was just that bench. We're going to get a Wildcats timeout as Flyers back on top, 11-10. Out of the Wildcats timeout, down by one. 11-10. Flyers lead in this fourth set as Hull sends that one across. Aaron's big swing, gets it blocked. Wildcats with it again. From the back row, Hull plays that one. The set for Jerriman. That one unable to get back across. Wildcats will get the point out of their timeout. Lemaster checks in for Jerriman. It'll be Felder back to serve. Short serve from Felder. Allen tips that one across. And Felder unable to get that one back in play. Flyers back on top by 1, 12-11, as Harris will check in for Jackson. And it'll be Lexi Allen back to serve. Short one as Aarons receives. Set for Scott, way behind the line, but gets enough on it for the kill. Smith and Tucker will check in for Richardson and Parafetta. It'll be Tucker back to serve, tied 12-all. Sends that one just long. Quick back to serve. Sadowski and Lawrence will, Lawrence will check in for Sadowski. Flyers leading 13-12. Short set for Lemaster. Quick point there for the Wildcats. Aarons to serve. Another short floater. But the short set for Lawrence. Wildcats are ready for it that time. Scott tips across. Locklear going across. This time to Harris on the attack. Gets the kill. Mallard checks in for Hull. Locklear set to serve. Flyers with a 14-13 lead. Midway through this fourth set. Looking for Scott. Big swing. That one's long. Locklear back to serve again. Time to go for Lemaster. Couldn't get it over the net. And Flyers increased their lead 16-13. Flyers looking to force a fifth set. And Locklear with the ace. 17-13. Flyers trying to pull away from the Wildcats. Locklear this time gives it right back to the Wildcats as she hits that serve in the net. 17-14, Jerriman will check in for Felder. Lemaster back to serve. See from Quick, right at the net. Gets over Jerriman. Wildcats back with it. Scott looking for the right side. They leave it for Mallard through the block. Aaron's there. Smith. And now Scott looking for the kill. Line just says it's in. Wildcats point, much needed there. Keeps them within range. 17-15. Short set for Lawrence. Quick kill. That's all they do is that short set from Locklear to Lawrence. And it's usually money. They've got great chemistry, those two. As the Flyers lead 18-15. Good recovery there by the Wildcats. They were kind of all out of place, and Aarons from the back row will get the kill. She's kind of laughing at it. That's twice this match where she's done that. And didn't think she was going to get a point at it, just kind of keep the play alive, but gets a point out of it. Parafetta will check in along with Richardson. Cats still down by 2, 18-16. Mallard running, hits it cross court. Scott off the hands of Quick, right at the net. Scott trying to go Quick right back at him, but Flyers are ready for it. And played across. Short set for Jerriman through the block, off the hands, out of bounds for the Wildcats point. Cats within 1 now, 18-17. Parafetta again back to serve. But before that, we'll get a Sandhills timeout and be right back. All right, back out of the timeout. Wildcats serve. It's Parafetta set to take us out of this timeout. High in the sky and able to clear it was Jackson. Going across for Demaya Scott, right at the net. Wildcats with it again. Go right back to her one more time through the hands of Locklear for the kill. That ties it 18-all out of the timeout. Wildcats on a little 4-point spurt right here to come back and tie this one up. Mallard winds one up. That one just long. So Wildcats now regain the lead, 19-18. Trying to close this one out. Flyers trying to force that 5th set. But a good match so far. I wouldn't mind a 5th set, but I know Wildcat fans wouldn't. Go back to Demaya Scott. That blocks out of bounds. Wildcats point. Yes, sir. Up by 2, 20-18. Parafetta remains back to serve. Big set for Allen and a big, much-needed kill there for the Flyers. That stops the bleeding there as the Wildcats came all the way back, tied it, and took the lead. We'll get the rotation here. Sadowski in for Lawrence, back to serve now. 2019, Johnson & Wales lead. Parafetta gets to it. Aarons has to back up for it. Gets the kill. Quick back in for Sadowski. It'll be Demaya Scott back to serve. 21-19, Wildcats lead. Go across back to Allen. He's been good in this 4th set, but Felder was there for the Wildcats. Short set. That one out of bounds. That was a good opportunity there on the attack, but it couldn't fall in. The Wildcats increased their lead to 3, 22-19. Another Sandhills timeout. All right, out of the timeout, man, we're coming down to the wire here, 22-19. Will there be a fifth set, or will the Wildcats take this one? We'll find out. Demaya Scott back to serve. Wildcats up 22-19. That'd be a kill for Allen. Good point for the Flyers out of the timeout. Hull will check in for Mallard, be back to serve. 22-20, still the Wildcats lead. The set, looking for Jerriman, has to get to it. Go back to Allen, who's been a star, and the final closeout of this fourth set. She gets another kill, brings Flyer within one. 22-21. Hold back to serve. Receive from Ahrens. The set, getting to it is Jerriman. They're going to get a Wildcat in the net. It's tied up, 22-all. As the Wildcats had all the momentum, it's quickly changed here as Sandhills now with all the momentum and energy, it seems like, as Hull serves again. Parafetta trying to catch him off guard. The block, but out of bounds. Oh, that was close to falling in, but Flyers now on top, 23-22, and we get a Wildcats timeout. Now the Wildcats timeout. Hull back to serve. Flyers with the 1-point lead, 23-22. Looking to force this fifth set. It's set for Ahrens. Big swing, and that's in. Ties it all. 23-all. LeMaster will check in for Jerriman. Felder back to serve. Crowd into it now. Who can get 2 points the quickest now? Off the hands of Ahrens, it goes back to Felder. Played across by LeMaster. Go for Allen, but the block was there. That time LeMaster got to it, along with Richardson. High in the sky, Scott. Now Ahrens. Go back to Allen again. Diving for it, and Allen will get the point. Flyers on top again, 24-23, set point opportunity here. Harris checks in for Jackson. Maybe Allen back to serve. Oh, nearly a miscommunication there from the Wildcats. Big swing from Harris. A dig from Parafetta. Aarons plays it across. Wildcats trying to get the point, but they can't. Flyers force the 5th set. They take this 4th set 25-23. We'll be back here for more volleyball. Well, we hear the up ref saying something to the coaches. Well, I don't know what the deal is, but that's the end of the 5th set. I don't really know what there is to talk about. Excuse me, end of the 4th set. So we'll be back here in 3 minutes with the 5th set. I don't really know what all that was about at the end, but we'll be back here, 5th set.
Set time here in our final women's volleyball match here at Johnson & Wales, Charlotte. Let's welcome back to the court your Johnson & Wales University Wildcats.
Yeah, he does that a lot better than I can. So here we are, 5th set. 15 points, here we go. Luckily the set for Marie and Wildcats. Unable to get to that one as Harris will get the point. Locklear now to serve. Wildcats had a pretty good lead there at the end of that 4th set. Just couldn't close out the Flyers, and here we are in this 5th set. The Flyers couldn't get that one in. It's long. Wildcats left the door just cracked enough for him to get back in. Aarons to serve. That ball quickly put down by Scott. Scott and Lemaster both there. Another short serve that was just not there from Aarons. It's been her serve in both these games so far in this try match, and a couple times she hasn't been able to get it over the net. In the 5th set, that's a big point there to not get. So we're tied 2-all. The point from Smith. And she tapped it across. Wildcats back on top, 3-2. Jerriman checks in. Lemaster back to serve. Received by Quick. Locklear taps it across. Wildcats with it now. Smith sets Scott, a big swing. Quick there again. They go back to Allen, who was great closing out that fourth set. And Scott plays it down the line for the kill. A 4-2 lead now. Lemaster again back to serve. Sends it middle, received by Quick. The short set for Lawrence, the go-to. And Wildcats are ready for it. They'll try it one more time, and they got it. Lawrence won't be denied. It's 4-3 now. Sadowski will check in, along with Mackenzie Sweat. It'll be Sadowski back to serve. See from Aarons, the set for Scott. Through the hands of Locklear for the point. Parafetta and Richardson check in. They replace Smith and Tucker as usual. Parafetta to serve. 5-3 Wildcats lead. Fifth set of play, Jerriman puts it down. Gonna get a Flyers timeout. Wildcats lead 6-3. Out of the timeout, Wildcats to serve. Parafetta back to send this one away. Wildcats up 6-3 in this fifth set. Winner take all here in this set. They go back to Allen. Gets it past the block for the point. Great job there coming out of the timeout, getting the point, getting the ball back to serve as Hull will check in. 6-4 Wildcat lead. See from Aarons. Scott plays it up, and Richardson taps it across. And falls out of bounds. Flyers point, 6-5. Parafetta the set for Aarons. Quick block there from Sweat. And she is pumped as that ties it 6-all. Excuse me, that was Hull with the block. Ball left there, no man's land as Hull has to race to play it across. Go for Scott, big swing, big kill for the Wildcats. 7-6, Wildcats up by 1. Maya Scott now back to serve. Right at the net, tipped across. They're going to get a Wildcat in the net. I believe it was Jeremy they called it on. Harris checks in for Jackson. Be Allen back to serve, tied 7-all. Good set for Jeremy, puts it down. Their teammate Parafetta is pumped. Giving her a big shove after that. Let's go. A lot of energy there for the Wildcats now as they're up by 1 as Felder with the serve. Go across for Harris. Cross court. That is out. 9-7. Felder again. This time a short serve. Look for Richardson. Gets it over the tape. And that's a point. Wildcats increasing their lead now. Looking to close out this 5th set and take this match. They lead 10-7. Go to Harris. Felder's there. Cross for Ahrens off the tip to the back row. And now across. They go back to Harris one more time. That's off the hands of Ahrens out of bounds. Flyers back in it. They get the point there. Be quick back to serve. Lawrence will check in for Sadowski. (10-8) as Quick sends that one across. Oh! Out! That was a close one. Substitution here. We'll get the usual Tucker and Smith in for Richardson and Parafetta. Wildcats up 11-8. It's been a great match so far. Can't complain. It's been some fun volleyball here. Couldn't get the tip. Locklear tried to get it across, but couldn't. We'll get another Flyers timeout as Wildcats lead 12-8. All right, out of the Flyers timeout, Tucker set to serve for the Wildcats, leading 12-8 in this 5th set. Locklear races to it. Harris taps it across, but they're going to call Harris with the double. Wildcats 2 points away now. Be a big win for the Wildcats if they can pull this one out. Oh, Tucker into the net. Wildcats had all momentum right there. Flyers now with a chance. Locklear back to serve. Receive from Felder. Great diving save from Smith. I mean, there was no Wildcat there for a second. Smith out of nowhere diving for it, and Ahrens gets the point. 14-9. One more. One more. You see everybody on the bench holding up the finger. One more. It'll be Ahrens back to serve. Potential match point here, 14-9. Played across. Smith, the short set for LeMaster, tips it across. That'll do it. That'll do it. Wildcats take it in 5. They took the 5th set, 15-9. Great effort all around from both teams. And for COVID, you know, they don't go shake hands anymore, they just wave. And that'll do it here for today. We'll be back here with volleyball on Tuesday at 7 p.m. They'll take on Ferrum College. Thanks for everybody tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.